Hello everyone, welcome back to Car Compass, your go-to destination where passion meets precision in car reviews. Today we have something incredibly special, a machine that has carried the nickname Godzilla for decades, a performance legend that continues to push the boundaries of what a Japanese supercar can achieve. I'm talking about the 2026 Nissan GT-R R36 Nismo. This car is not just a successor, it's a symbol of evolution, technology, and raw motorsport DNA reimagined for the modern era. Let's take a deep dive into this beaster and see how it blends heritage, cutting-edge engineering, and futuristic design into one package. The nose of the R36 Nismo is sharper, lower, and more aggressive than anything we've seen on previous generations. Nissan has clearly invested in aerodynamics, using lessons from GT3 racing to sculpt every surface. The LED headlights are slimmer, angled in a way that makes the car look predatory, almost like it's ready to pounce. A massive functional grille dominates the face, channeling air directly into the intercoolers and engine bay, while the carbon fiber splitter below helps generate serious downforce. Unlike some supercars that lean toward elegance, the GT-R R36 Nismo proudly wears its muscular aggression up front. The hood vents are larger, allowing hot air to escape during high-performance runs. The entire front end screams purpose. It's here to slice through the air and cool an incredibly powerful engine. Here you really see the balance between modern design and the classic GT-R silhouette. The stance is wide, low, and athletic. Pronounced wheel arches house lightweight 21-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in ultra-sticky performance tires, built for track dominance. The side skirts are made from exposed carbon fiber, giving both a motorsport look and aerodynamic stability. The roofline maintains that signature GT-R curve, tapering slightly for better airflow, while the doors integrate subtle but functional sculpting. Flush door handles reduce drag, another nod to efficiency at high speeds. Nissan engineers work tirelessly to make sure every line is functional, not just aesthetic. When you look at the car from the side, it feels like it's leaning forward, emphasizing motion even when standing still. Swinging around to the rear design, the most iconic angle of any GT-R. Yes, the four round taillights remain, now with a futuristic LED signature that makes them pop at night. They are slimmer yet instantly recognizable, carrying forward a design element that has defined the GT-R for decades. The rear bumper is a mix of sharp edges and diffuser work, all aimed at keeping the car glued to the ground. A massive fixed carbon fiber wing sits proudly on the trunk, generating serious downforce at track speeds. Quad titanium exhaust tips sit at the bottom, wider than ever, and they produce a soundtrack that will raise the hairs on your arms. Every inch of the rear has been shaped with aerodynamics in mind, but Nissan didn't forget emotion. It still looks brutal, menacing, and unmistakably GT-R. Interior. The moment you open the door, you realize this isn't just a stripped-out track toy. Nissan has found a balance between motorsport functionality and premium comfort. The cabin is wrapped in Alcantara, leather, and carbon fiber. Deeply bolstered Nismo sport seats hug you tight, ready for aggressive driving, yet they're comfortable enough for long road trips. The steering wheel is a flat-bottomed, Alcantara-wrapped piece with red stitching and Nismo badging. A fully digital 12.3-inch driver display dominates the cockpit, providing customizable layouts, from traditional gauges to detailed telemetry like G-forces, turbo boost pressure, and lap timing. The center console houses a higher-resolution infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Nissan's advanced performance software. Despite its racing DNA, the GT-R R36 Nismo doesn't ignore practicality. There's dual-zone climate control, a premium Bose sound system, and even usable rear seats, something rare in this category. The interior blends daily usability with supercar exclusivity, a true GT-R trait. Performance under the hood lies a heavily revised 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6, hand-assembled with racing precision. For 2026, the Nismo variant produces a jaw-dropping 710 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque. That power is sent through a lightning-quick dual-clutch transmission with improved shift logic, making gear changes almost instantaneous. Power delivery is routed through Nissan's legendary ATTESA all-wheel drive system, ensuring traction in all conditions. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in just 2.5 seconds, placing it in the same league as million-dollar hypercars. Top speed exceeds 210 miles per hour. Handling has also been refined with adaptive dampers, an updated suspension geometry, and carbon ceramic brakes that deliver unbelievable stopping power. On track, the R36 Nismo feels planted, agile, and razor-sharp, while on normal roads it manages to remain civilized enough for commuting. This dual personality has always been part of the GT-R magic: a brutal performance with real-world usability. One of the most impressive upgrades lies in its technology. Nissan integrated advanced torque vectoring, predictive cornering algorithms, and eye-assisted stability control, which adjust in real time based on your driving style. This gives the driver immense confidence, even when pushing limits. The aerodynamics work hand in hand with the chassis, providing stability at high speeds without sacrificing cornering agility. For enthusiasts, this car delivers pure driving engagement, while for less experienced drivers, it offers safety nets that keep everything under control. The 2026 Nissan GT-R R36 Nismo does not come cheap, but compared to rivals from Europe, it remains a relative bargain for the performance it offers. The base GT-R R36 starts around $135,000, but the Nismo version takes things much higher. Expect a price tag close to $225,000, placing it directly against cars like the Porsche 911 Turbo S, Audi R8 Performance, and even the McLaren Artura. However, what sets the GT-R apart is the level of performance you get for that price. It's a hand-built Japanese supercar with racing pedigree, a heritage that spans decades, and a fan base that treats it like royalty. Considering the technology, craftsmanship, and exclusivity, the asking price makes sense for what you're getting: a legend reborn for a new generation. The 2026 Nissan GT-R R36 Nismo is not just a car, it's an icon that has survived and thrived through generations. From the R32 that dominated racing circuits in the late 80s to this futuristic R36, Nissan has kept the GT-R true to its mission: extreme performance, advanced technology, an undeniable presence. It carries forward the spirit of Japanese engineering excellence while evolving into a machine that can go toe-to-toe with the best Europe has to offer. Whether you see it as a track weapon, a daily drivable supercar, or a collector's dream, one thing is certain: the R36 Nismo continues the legend in spectacular fashion. Nissan didn't just create another fast car, they built an experience, a symbol, and a future classic. That's all for today's review of the 2026 Nissan GT-R R36 Nismo here on Car Compass. If you enjoyed this depth dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth car reviews, and share your thoughts about this new GT-R in the comments below. Would you choose it over a European rival, or is this Japanese beast still the king in your eyes? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.